Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a War of Brothers campaign for you. Our first round is going to be the wheat fields, followed up by the forest stream, two maps we haven't seen in a hot second. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So, our regiments for today, on the CSA side, you have the Army of Northern Virginia, 6th Arkansas, 7th South Carolina, the Kentucky Outlaws, 7th Louisiana, 20th Georgia, 3rd United States Horse Artillery, New York Volunteers, and the 1st Ohio. And then on the Union side, you got the 65th Illinois, 8th Connecticut, 5th New Hampshire, 1st Maryland, and the Midwest Brigade. 1st Ohio balanced over from Union to CSA and mustering, so appreciate that. That's why the photo was a little offset as well. But actual server pop right now, it's currently 212. Imbalance was 4 towards the Union side. Artillery-wise, Union has 4 on it. CSA has 14. So right now there is a infantry imbalance of 13 in favor of the Union side, but of course we'll see how it progresses as our round goes. Frontline reporters today to show you what's going on the ground while seeing the stuff on the sky. On the Union side, you have Zach here from the Midwest Brigade, and on the other end for the CSA side, you have Parker from the 6th New York. And with that being said, rules for this event are as follows. The infantry can start moving out at the 42-minute mark. However, they quick time until the 40-minute mark, and that is why we started a little delayed. Skirmishers, on the other hand, could start moving out right away at 45, and they could start capturing points at the 42-minute mark, and that is why the B point was capped here by the 20th Georgia. Midwest Brigade, you can kind of see the dead bodies here. Midwest Brigade tried to get a little flank on them, but 20th Georgia held, so they have got that point for them. I'm 99% confident as well that they do not have bayonets until the 30-minute mark as well, which is why you see everyone running around without their bayonets. So with this all being said, Conquest is a relatively simple game mode. You got 3 points of contention. Everyone is trying to capture a majority of the points. If you capture a majority, you start dealing a ticket drain on your opponent. And for example, right now CSA is up 1-0. They're dealing 1 flagpole's worth of ticket drain on their opponent. Now CSA is about to capture a second point at A. They're going to be up 2 flagpoles, so they're going to deal 2 flagpoles worth of damage, which is a considerable amount. Obviously though, let's say Union runs over, which they are right now, and capture the C point, right? Flags cancel out. So CSA have 2, Union has 1. Therefore, CSA is only going to be dealing 1 flagpole's worth of ticket loss to the Union. And that's the general gist. Everything else, as you expect, is happening, right? If someone gets killed, their team loses tickets. But obviously, I guess more importantly, the flag ticket loss is going to be way more damage than anything else you can do in this game. And I mean, you can already see Union's almost down a fourth of a stage, and we've just started here. Each side, the weapons that they have. So the CSA regiments for this match, which the Conquest and Contention regiments, they're all random. For this round, the CSA is the 13th North Carolina with the option of the Springfield 55, the Enfield, and the Springfield 42. So they got Buckenball, and then they also have the 5th Virginia, which also has the Springfield 42 and Enfield. Then the Union side has the 9th Vermont and the 89th New York. Both of those have the option of the Enfield, and they don't get anything else. I know there's rules regarding Buckenball usage in this event. I don't know if CSA is necessarily allowed to use it, but regardless, that's the weapons available to their regiments. I could probably pull up the rule set. Never really looked at the regiments, at least specifically before this, so we'll figure that out while I'm doing this. But anyways, CSA, they get that A and B point. You can see Union's already down half the morale stage, and we just started. Union making an attempt at the B point here, the 65th Illinois going up on it, but they're just kind of outnumbered here as CSA moves over from the A point. Union artillery is up here, but looks like they got charged out. Meanwhile, you got CSA artillery on the direct opposite side. So, oh, Union's about to lose a flag. Probably. Oh my goodness. The Modest Moose just walked right through TKO alongside Old Forester and Legos, and they're going to make it out. That's a surprising flag retreat there. A lot of Union holding back at C, maybe anticipating more of a CSA attack, because historically CSA on this map have gone... they've sent a tiny force to get A, and they'll send a lot of guys towards the C point. And the thing with this event, too, is that the officers cannot communicate via a Steam chat or some form of outside chatter. And because of that, Union, it might take them a minute to realize that CSA is not coming. And these initial plans are really favorable towards the CSA, or at least the initial plan. Interesting. I'm control Fing on the rule set, at least the last one I could find on their Discord, and I'm not seeing anything about Buck and Ball per se. I thought there was, but oh well. Anyways, I'm sure if someone is willing to correct me in the comments, and I'll probably ask after this, because, yeah. Anyways, Union, they're sending a group flanking around the far side, 1st Maryland. They're going to try to hit the CSA arty, get a couple of nice kills here. Some CSA have moved here to stop this, but not enough.
You see them. Hi, moving. Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy.
Bye, Bill.
Clean out this artillery. Clean out this artillery.
I got no stamina.
Club them, boys! Club them!
Oh, dude, all you got is a fucking stick. I got a pokey thing. Get fucking munted. Come here, you fucking
Get that. Alright. We got him?
You know, you can't win, you might as well trash talk, right?
Kill that officer, east.
Keep moving.
That's what I do when I play CSGO. I'm really bad at the game because I just started playing it, and so I just trash talk.
East on the road.
Seems to be like a good idea, right? Anyways, Union charge there, but again, the big point with Conquest is that nothing compares to the flag ticket drain rate. So again, they're getting good kills up there, but I mean, Union's already down to engaged, and it's barely been any time. Meanwhile, you got the 5th New Hampshire charging straight on the point, where 7th LA is holding. And I mean, Midwest Brigade is here as well to assist. But again, there's a lot of CSA kind of hike down here. You got more Union shifting up. I'm going to guess it's 8th Connecticut that's following up. It is. So it looks like instead of trying to push through the CSA at the B point, they're trying to take the long way around where CSA might not expect. I mean, I haven't seen Union do a maneuver like this to try to get to the A point before, but Union hits engaged. And something's got to change quick for the Union here. I think CSA might have seen it. At least this officer does, medic, potentially.
Oh, yeah, busting him up to the northeast.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get back to the bull race up.
Yeah, let's go fight over A.
So CSA's got a decision to make. You heard what their decision is. They're going to A. They could try to bonsai up to C, or they could try to defend the A point. Union's going to get there first and most likely get a decap off. However, NYV and 7th LA are going to be heading this way. It looks like 1st Ohio is mixed in with them as well. Remember, too, Union's outnumbered a fair amount infantry, so it might be a little more difficult for CSA to outright win a position if they're just down infantry. They need their artillery, which got taken out. They're starting to get remobilized, but maybe we'll see if they get in here.
Oh, they're on the point.
Take your shots, boys.
Shoot them with your guns!
That was shoot him. Shoot that flag.
Shoot them with your hand! A point, base of A point.
That's purple
Shoot the
flag.
base.
Shoot that man.
You know, for them holding in this spot, they're not taking a lot of hits yet. Surprised they're not up against the stone wall. But I guess they want to spread out their line facing the Union. Union's starting to push out onto the stone wall. You got more CSA reinforcements moving down after holding the B point. But Union's going to stop the ticket drain for the moment.
You see him, boys.
You guys usually rage quitting the Union because you lost the vote.
Watch our left.
Boys, back into the corn. Back into the corn.
And CSA with a great little flank here. 6 Arkansas, nice shot's going to force Union back, and CSA might go in. 6 Arkansas is leading the charge. Briefly see the chaos in the corn. Union trying to raise it. CSA stop. And it looks like, is the 5th Corps blob going to be beaten?
Take that rag off. All right, move. Get away. Get away. Move.
And it looks like CSA is going to throw Union off. The V-Corps blob has finally been beaten. That is something that never happens. Usually if 5th Corps blobs up, it's over for you. So that's a great charge and maneuver from CSA. They all kind of condensed down here. And that does leave other points open. You can see not all of Union was here. Who is this? Midwest Brigade, 5th New Hampshire. They're pushing down with a fair amount of numbers. You got some Union sitting up there, but Union might get this B point. And 20th Georgia is outnumbered.
Oh, you're lucky. Hold them back, boys.
Come here and get bombed, you taxpayer.
So with that, they're going to retake the point, but I assume CSA is going to quickly rush through this and wipe. So, but I mean, CSA's kind of responded well. That's one way to kind of do it, right? Is CSA outnumbered infantry-wise? How do you respond to that? Is you try to stick together as much as you can, and Union's nice already shot. Union's spread out, and as a result, this large CSA group is kind of picking the Union apart as they're split up. So Union does get that decap. The artillery shot does delay that a little longer, which you know every little bit's going to help. And now CSA's up half a whole morale stage. And they're trying to cap that B point. Artie's got to fire down to prevent that cap. And wait for your infantry to show up. But CSA's got to move quick here. As you will see, the 5th Corps blob is back in action. And the longer the CSA kind of sit here, it's going to give these 5th Corps guys a lot more time to push up to this B point and defend it. And that could really kind of turn the tide of this battle. You got A and V shifting around to the side. And so Union desperately needing this cap. You got some more CSA holding back now, starting to push up. And their Union reinforcements splitting up on those rocks there and in the corn. Now CSA's got to attack in a huge kind of open field. You got some Union shifting to the CSA right. I don't know if they're charging the artillery. They're going to sit at this rock. 8th Connecticut. It looks like they're just going to try to get some nice shots on the CSA here, which, I mean, hey, you can see Union, they're kind of spreading out a long ways here, shooting into a condensed CSA who are trying to get closer. Meanwhile, another CSA group trying to take some shots up here, 6th Arkansas. Nice arty shot from CSA.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
CSA charging it on the point. I can get why Phantom would want to charge here. You know, if you see your artillery hit enemy infantry, most of the time I would say charge in. Assuming you're close enough. Which Union should hold that in the end. However, it's going to distract a fair amount of the Union guys. So Union can't necessarily get reinforcements on the point, which CSA is at least getting up to that corner. However, 8th Connecticut pushing up the rear side, trying to get a CSA flag down. They do.
We can literally talk about this.
That's huge for Union there, especially with CSA. You know, I mean, this is going to get reformed a second. They lost their flag up there as well, so I guess maybe not the best time to charge. I don't blame them for charging though, right? When you see artillery get a great shot like that, I do think you should go in, but obviously it depends on the situation. Another good arty shot. I mean, Union's just waiting for it. And so they will get that decap in the end, so it stops the ticket bleed, even if for some time it can work. But I doubt CSA is going to be able to hold this in the long run. Now Union already having some fun there as well, but CSA slowly getting dwindled down here, and they're going to be forced out. Union's probably going to take this point back.
are a silly human being. Get out of here.
So, Union's going to take that point back. CSA, meanwhile, have lost 3? Yeah, and Union, they lost 2 for a moment, but now they've gotten them back. So, with that all being said, this round is starting to go how I was initially anticipating it to be. I mean, oh my goodness. It gets even worse. Never mind. That's a great decap. 20th Georgia here. Never mind. CSA still might be in this, despite my things. The thing was, right, is the beginning of the round, the plans for both sides, CSA, they were like, I'm guessing, they're probably like, maybe Union's going to go to C because we always go there and they want to contest us there. Let's go to the A point instead and then push up to B and hold it. And they got a huge advantage to start off, but that infantry imbalance is starting to catch back up a little bit. I mean, Union's starting to settle down a little bit. 20th Georgia, though, having a great play here to get the C point, but Union at this point just needs to hunker down around B and C. Or B and A. Choose 2 of the points. You can't do A and C. You can't defend. You can't defend the 2 far points from each other. So, 20th Georgia, after seeing Union push up, back off, and Union's going to be able to reclaim this point and start that ticket drain. CSA about to force the Union into taking losses. And there's still plenty of time for both sides to win this game.
To the northwest, 1 tick right of northwest. Get right in front of the post. Get in front of the post.
Why is there a rock right here? Why would they put the flagpole on a rock? Just feels like it'd be a lot harder to, you know, decap or cap it. They're going to get the decap, though. Nice job from Doctor there. And we'll see what CSA wants to do next. Now, the issue for them is they're down flags. They can't get the mobile respawn, so they picked up one of the down flags that was over here, but they still got 2 more. They're likely to get that one up there because there's not a whole lot of Union presence up there.
Oh, okay. I thought you said no, sorry.
This one will be a little harder to get. I assume Union's going to hold a defensive line at B. They might just need to keep a couple guys at C, which they've got a larger group, probably 1st Maryland, shifting that way. Meanwhile, rest of the Union's kind of condensing down here, trying to hold this B point. That's all you need to do in this game mode. You hold 2 points. You send like a 10-man regiment to defend your safe point. Most of the time, you have everyone else on your team fight over the middle point, and then on top of that, you have like a 3 to 5-man group try to go decap the opponent's safe point. That's the gist of Conquest, in my opinion. If I was ever commanding, that's how I would do it. Because it ensures you have 2 of the points, but you can also, you know, send a couple guys if they die, oh well. But if they don't and they're able to get a decap, that can change the battle. Like 20th Georgia up there with that decap, right? That's going to help the CSA a lot as the round progresses. 6 New York charging up for NYV, picking up their flag. Maybe getting a couple kills here, but again, a fair amount of Union in this corn. Here come more CSA, though. And CSA already two well-timed shots. So already pulling their weight there. And it looks like CSA is at least going to get a decap, which is huge. And they honestly outnumber in the vicinity. You got Union coming down from the C point now, and you have a group going out trying to do that large flanking route again. I assume this is 20th Georgia here. They might just gun it to the... they might just gun it to that C point, seeing as most of the Union's left. It's kind of a hard angle, but anyways. 1st Maryland reinforcements show up, and CSA's got a brace. And maybe they're gaining some ground. You got some CSA up top. Not a whole lot, actually. I thought there was a little more there. Here comes some more Union.
Who needs
Another great shot from CSA Artie. Sure, it might get a team kill or two, but yeah, that was a great shot. It got the flag down too, and CSA in a charge they maybe should not have won are gonna win now, largely due to artillery hitting this spot, and that's 3 Union flags down right there. Officer can't pick up the flag, which that'd be funny if the officer was able to. Really well done. I mean, who's the Artie man for the CSA here? A 3rd Usha, no surprise there. Some 7th LA as well. Really good shots there. I mean, they're doing good this round for the CSA. And 20th Georgia, perfect. They're about to cap the C point. CSA is about to cap the B point, and in a second, the CSA is gonna. Oh, CSA might win. So okay, so CSA is about to capture all 3 points. One, they're gonna deal 3 flagpoles worth of damage to the Union, which, if you don't take a flag back in 2 minutes, it's going to be like you're down a morale stage in 2 minutes. It's ridiculous. Also, a counterattack stage starts once all 3 are capped, and it is started. At this point, within 3 minutes, Union must capture a point back in their favor, or they must neutralize 2 of the points in order to end the counterattack. And if they don't do that, CSA will win the game. This is a very uncharacteristic night from CSA here. They're playing this really, really well right now. And honestly, a huge part of that has been the artillery doing great shots. And the issue for Union now is if they need to neutralize 2 points or capture 1 point, right? Lowering a flag takes like 30 seconds. And so I'm I don't know, because it's like this stuff never happens in the first place, but I don't know, like let's say Union lowered a flag and they're raising it up but the gold timer hits 0. I don't know if it lets you finish it out. I don't think it does. Regardless, Union does not have a lot of time to react. And you could see the charge that got wiped at Maine, they have to dive bomb this B point. And they have to neutralize it or take it back, which the Union friendlies up here are starting to do down, but CSA have a slightly larger force there, so I think it's going to come down to this B point. I mean, look at Union is already in breaking.
Artillery is hitting us. We can't hold in that corner. They have that corner. The corner decided.
You got some more CSA shifting out there. Again, 1 minute 20 left. Union has to start the process by like the minute mark, or it's over. Here we go.
If you don't
Get him big, get him flag.
Flags it out to the left, flags it out, flags it out.
Union started the decap, and Union actually swept that relatively quickly. And I think they should be able to get this. You got some charging in at B as well. Now, here's the time for artillery to shine. I know they're all spawning back in, but again, they just need to stop the decap and the cap by the time the clock hits 0. If they can do that, they could pull this off. Now, you got some Union moving up to the C point, trying to go there. 6 Arkansas, 7th LA's up here.
Alright, let's go. Once you blow your loads, let's go.
I don't blame them for necessarily getting their shots. You want to try to hit the guys. Union gets the decap. They need to start raising it. They might be too late here. Artillery with a perfect shot. And Union's not going to have enough time. We'll see if the game lets them finish it out. CSA, another great shot. And CSA is going to get the win here. And someone even gets the decap. They got to neutralize. Oh, yeah, let's see. Wow, so the game doesn't let you finish the action out. What a round there. If you would have told me that CSA was outnumbered by 15 infantry-wise, that they'd be able to pull this off, I'd be a little surprised, but CSA already really pulled their weight. Huge props to you guys. And that's more huge coming from me, because normally artillery is bad in my opinion, but that was really good. I mean, CSA infantry did great too. Really good on their side. They stepped together kind of as a blob and was able to feed the Union in detail. Really perfect play from CSA. Phenomenal. We will see you all shortly for round number 2. And here we are with the start of our second round 4 stream. Will note that the sides are swapped from what they traditionally are. Union normally spawns over there, and the CSA normally spawn up there. However, as mentioned, the sides are flipped. Anyways, remember, infantry starts moving out at 42 at the quick time, can move it normally at 40. Skirmishers, though, can move out at 45 and start capturing points at 42. You can see Union skirmishers have done that at sea. However, CSA skirmishers are a little late to it. They didn't have a flag up here right away, which was a little fascinating. However, they get it up here in the end. Let's watch.
My God. What's racist?
I'm racist. Those are our friendlies, right?
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. We're all on the same team.
So they get the cap, so they cancel out. However, anyways, the regiments that we have for this one, remember, they are random. So as you can see here, Imbalance, before that though, Imbalance is 223. Union's up by 13 guys. Artillery-wise though, Union's not taking any. CSA has 5 on it, so it's an 18-man infantry imbalance right now in favor of Union, worse than last round. Anyways, regiments. Union has a 72nd Pennsylvania. They have the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 61. They also have the 12th National Guard, which has the option of the Springfield 42 and the Springfield 55. CSA, on the other hand, they've got the 27th North Carolina with the Springfield 42, Enfield, and Springfield 55. And then they have the 9th Louisiana with the option of the Springfield 42 and the Springfield 55. So I will note they did do a rebalance because Union, both of their regiments have buck and ball. And I think that might be the only rule, is only one Union regiment can have buck and ball while CSA can have both be it. I think it's a balancing thing for the campaign. Yeah, because when I was last told, apparently the campaign was relatively even, but it's like Union had been winning a lot of the battles. So I think this is just to balance the fact that the 5th Corps blob is the 5th Corps blob. Anyways, this map traditionally favors whoever spawns over here in a huge way. One, because they have the save point at A, but also they can get quicker to the C point there. However, the CSA side here has just gunned it. They got their save point, and they're gunning it to the Union save point here, trying to act as if it is a middle point. However, can the 65th single-handedly hold off the entire CSA army? They're missing their shots. Somehow the 65th endures.
Fall back.
Saw that.
Yeah, come here for your lives, children. I'll try and fight them all.
No, Snow, you're gonna die, man.
You're gonna die here.
Friendly.
And that's it. Remember, no bayonets till 30-minute mark, so great little turnaround there. You got some Union reinforcements showing up. It looks like the Union over here, they're maybe moving to the CSA save point. Got TKO holding the first wave of 1st Maryland that are moving in.
They missed every single shot. Like, Northeast, keep loading, keep firing. They missed every single shot.
They're still missing.
And so, for the moment, and 1st Maryland backs off, feeling a little overwhelmed there. And so CSA is going to get that A point. Union kind of turns off away from that safe CSA point and maybe going to go try to reinforce their friendlies, who are now being charged out here by 20th Georgia.
What's happening? Oh my God.
You're getting whacked by Ohio.
Oh shit. Oh my God. I don't see shit.
Keep going.
Press T.
Keep going with our star.
Comes TKO.
Just like Tupac said.
They're on us. East.
Usually more CSA fouled here, so they saw a Union group A and V here. However, here comes 8th Connecticut.
Friendlies, watch your friendlies.
You're not friendly.
And 8th Connecticut is going to sweep up the CSA that tried to push them out, and CSA might lose a flag or so. We'll see. Got a small Union force trying to go around to decap that B point. However, a couple of flags down here. I reckon this is a CSA flag. Yep. And then by the point, it looks like you have one Union flag down. But here comes 8th Connecticut, bonsaiing towards the point.
Independent fire, open it up. Shoot 'em up, boys.
Oh shit, boys, they're pulling up. Shoot them back, shoot them back, shoot them back.
So they're getting into a shootout, but again, every 8th Connecticut there, they got a huge wipe, and they might have actually gotten 2 CSA flags down, but Union main spawn is there. They have a couple guys spawning in this way. I'll be intrigued to see what CSA does here. Their main spawn is really far away from a lot of this fighting, which is, again, why the side that spawns over there is really favored in this map. I mean, CSA, again, a great start. They kind of had a great plan going into both rounds tonight.
We have friendlies on our left.
But the question is, how long can it last? This map, you're not going to have already as favorable to you as last round.
South with a flag.
The artillery for CSA, or Union rather, is here, and then CSA artillery is over here. You can't see the whole map. It's a little unfortunate for them, nonetheless. CSA is dwindling down over here as looks like 1st Maryland's going to go in. 8th Connecticut's following.
South, fire.
Oh shit! Light 'em up.
South.
Shoot 'em.
Take whatever cover you can.
Finally, I got a kill. Shoot 'em in their tiny wieners, boys. Shoot 'em.
Oh, we wiped them. We wiped them easily. Oh, the flag is behind them.
They're still running.
Watch left.
Flag southwest.
So
flag.
CSA just trying to hold on here. You got Union main spawns collapsing in on them as well. And they're trying to make a little bit of a last hold here.
Hold the left flank over here.
Hold here. Oh god. Come on, third. Boy.
Independent fire. They're going to the east.
Point's about to get fucked. Point's about to get fucked. They just
Point
rolled
down.
us.
Copy her. Wait, do you guys want to rotate the C?
We can fucking do it.
I mean, we got numbers here. We got good numbers. I don't know if it's gonna be enough, but we can probably do it.
Let's go. Break your load.
Well, quickly zooming out here before they charge in. They're a little outnumbered. I like Phantom's enthusiasm nonetheless. I would really like that idea to rotate the C though, but nonetheless, here we go. I don't think they realize that they're facing the Union blob.
Gotcha, I saved you. Get the flag up. I'm still gonna get him.
And Union countercharges, and they're gonna sweep this.
Good charge, boys. Get that flag.
Hello, sir.
Hey.
I am afraid.
Hey, Rebel, London the flag. London my sword. Say to the traitors.
You win, Yankee.
I think that guy just got team killed. Anyways, Union's gonna get that point back. However, right as that happens, CSA reinforcements rolls up in the rear. And our frontline reporter on Union is looking at the sky. Anyway, CSA charging in. They wipe that 8th Connecticut little group there. Union turns back around though. CSA flags are down and they got to be a little worrisome for that.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Oh, sorry.
CSA holding a little well here. And numbers are kind of starting to dwindle down here. And it's a little close. Union may be a hair more favorable here.
For the Union.
Kill him. We actually got him.
And Union now pushing up the hill. They're trying to chase down the last CSA who are now trying to back out.
Yeah, there's only like 5 of them over there, but what about us?
Oh shit! I surrender! I surrender! I surrender!
We don't do that. Hey, regroup.
So they're going to be able to get away with the flag. And CSA is down 2 flags right now. And I don't know if this situation has changed at all. It's 12. I mean, it's 17. So still not great for CSA side here. And again, this just kind of speaks to how impressive of a win the CSA had in the previous round. So CSA first to go down to engaged. And I'm surprised this group never made a push-up. Maybe they're just more of a scouting force, though, being 8th can actually just 5th New Hampshire.
Go, 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 go.
They can fix bayonets. Some of the CSA is trying to do so. That's a wipe. So, that's a little wipe there. I don't know if that group's man, I don't think there was a lot of CSA over here, but anyways, back to the wood line here. CSA trying to get reformed up. Looks like 2 flags still down there. Meanwhile, 8th Connecticut Cav is charging in. Or A Company.
Fucking rebel sandwich!
Oh, hi.
Hold the line.
That's right, buddy. Behind. Behind.
Welcome to death, you taxpayers.
Come in, pay taxes.
So that's another CSA flag down. That's 3 down. Union could seriously consider making a push to that B point. And they've got the manpower to even send 1 regiment over there, like or maybe just a company of a bigger regiment per se. But or Union could just play it conservative as they are and just, you know, kind of just play the clock. We have 2 flags. No need to change up our plan otherwise. We're defending. Have them come to us. But it's the situation is not looking very good for the CSA side right now. You got some charging happening over here. This looks like 5th New Hampshire. They never charged in their flag, so.
Get to him, get to him, get to him, get to him.
Too slow. Too slow. Too slow.
3rd Usher going in here.
Alright, let's keep going. Keep going.
They don't have a flag near them, and a couple more Union guys see them. 3rd Usher just don't turn around.
Independent fire. Into him. In the pen. Yeah, that's too many. Pull back. Pull back. Pull back. Oh!
Good shit, boys. Good shit.
That was about as perfectly timed. It didn't register right away. That was amazing. Meanwhile, you got some more CSA trying to go around to the C side. 7th LA, 6th Arkansas moving that way. You got a Union officer there. It's probably already about a couple of CSA holding the point. And I mean, right now CSA is down almost 2/3 of a morale stage.
I think we should go in the foliage, turn a 180, and ambush them. I mean, we can visually lead them to do that, but yeah.
And I assume Union will see him relatively soon. Midwest is shifting towards them, or they're just moving. Nah, they know they're there. Meanwhile, Union kind of just holding up in the center here. They could seriously go for that B point. Looks like those 2 flags over there, though, or at least one of them is despawned. CSA have 2 down flags over there. Honestly, those might be 2 additional flags in Union, or sorry, CSA. 2 of their flags are despawned. The sides flipping is kind of throwing me off a little bit. So, CSA reform up. No flag there. No flags there. Are they over here? There's 1. I only see 1, so I guess I don't know where that 4th flag is. It over here? I don't know where that 4th flag is. Fascinating. I guess it could be over here with them, but I don't think they have it. They actually pulled off a C. And they might be trying to go around till they get the A point, potentially to get these flags. You got a couple of Union guys holding out on them, but I mean, that's the thing, right? Union's lost, or CSA rather, they've lost their flags, and they haven't been able to do much the past couple of minutes, and so this has just kind of been a slow and painful death for the CSA side.
Battle line left much.
Battle line left. it out. Oh my god.
Shh, keep it down. Keep it down. Shut up. Left wheel, march. Left wheel, left wheel. Forward. Left wheel. Forward. Forward. Charge bayonets. Charge bayonets. Left wheel, march. Left wheel, march. Wheel. Forward. Charge bayonets.
Anyways, they get their flags back up. 20th Georgia and A and V are hitting the Union line. I don't know if the Union saw them or not, but
We both missed.
I better not have just saw a missed point blank shot.
Clean him out.
Anyways, CSA wins this though, and they're gonna get one Union flag down. That's a start. You know, there's still enough time for the tide of battle to change, but yeah, it's going to be very, very difficult. You got some charging happening over there. However, 65th sees them.
At least one friendly. But there's enemies behind him. Just don't shoot that cat. They come first, but I come harder.
I'm scared. Oh, no.
Thank you.
Hi, Billy.
Oh no, Bill, you're here.
Oh my.
the floor of us.
Yeah.
Anyone else want to charge these guys off that tree right there?
Yeah,
Let's
let's
kill
go.
him.
Let's go, 65.
Oh no, this poor guy. Ah, I want to watch that. I'm sorry, man. Maybe we'll see if he gets an epic escape. Union pushes up, CSA backing off. I don't know if it's because they saw Union, which I'm guessing it is, because they don't want to lose these flags again. Both sides about to drop into their next stage. They might even lose them anyways. CSA first in the taken losses.
Saved you.
Kill that Rambo. Kill him.
And Union will get one of those flags down for a moment and hide back in the woods. They're going to retrieve their... That one guy's still alive. Can't do much. Not allowed to kill either. Dublin the Fallen. Look at that. The man who has so graciously helped me with my poor internet issues. Which I appreciate a lot, by the way. And look at him go. A true warrior of the 7th Louisiana. So, Union hits engaged. They have a group, I assume this is the 5th, New Hampshire. They're going around the law. Actually, it's 8th Connecticut Cavalry. Look at that.
Stay in the bush.
I reckon they're over there with Midwest Brigade. You do, though, have CSA pulling back. Maybe because they saw them, or NYV, they fell back here, or they might just be shifting their priority to the wood line. Briefly looking here at the C point. Got 3 MWB guys against 3rd Usha.
Go, go, go,
I got the officer.
Oh, man. It's kind of wild going from last round to this round. This round is much more clear-cut than the previous round. It's, you know, this is what I was expecting with last round with the imbalance as it is, at least in terms of infantry. But, you know, artillery made the difference. So, again, huge props to them. So, you got some Union shifting back over towards the C point, 20th Georgia, NYV. Starting to head that way now. Maybe NYV didn't head that way on their own.
Give way.
Give way. Give way left. Give way.
I don't know if you can say scoreboard is an argument right now. Got some more CSA shifting down a little bit toward the center. You got that 8th Connecticut Cavs getting into a little engagement with CSA. You can hear the gunshots barely. Actually, NYV moved off a little bit. They're kind of splitting up, and actually 20th Georgia's dive bombing the point. I assume that's 3rd Usha over there. And NYV is about to go in.
Name, rank, and country.
Oh shit, Peach, I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, NYV is not going to win that, but they're going to distract the USA long enough for them to get the decap, which is, you know, it's a good thing for CSA. They need something at this point.
To our left, watch the left, watch the left.
And look at that, they're going to get the flag out too, Mando. Nicely done there.
Flag to the pole.
So they get the decap, and they might actually get a cap here. Union, though, has a lot of forces nearby, and if they do cap it, they're not going to be able to hold it for long. Looks like the CAF, Wraith, Connecticut, got wiped that side.
Whose flag is that?
West.
Oh my god, the whole horde of them is coming.
Yeah.
Hey, you, hey, oh, get that.
Come on, Andrew. You come here, you son of a bitch. You come here, you son of a bitch.
Bring it. Kill the helicopter. You died.
Hey, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
As expected, Union take that back. And CSA, at least for a moment, will deal with temporary hidden tickets to the Union side. Here comes A&V and TKO, though. They're moving up. They're quick timing, though.
Sprint. Let's go.
Never mind. They were like, the camera's here. We can't quick time no more. Here they go.
I'm freaking out of stamina.
Nope, they saw us. Oh,
Going in forward up here. Let's start blasting them. They're coming in.
And again,
Line to my left,
the
right
CSA
right.
this round has been much more spread out. That's partially due to their flags being down, but Union just kind of picking them apart.
Yeah, we're out of stamina.
Get a bit of fire to that tree line. Light it up. You see him.
On the line.
Aim low.
Did we kill them all?
Nope. They're still there. They just backed off a little. Meanwhile, you got more CSA pushing up center side here. Being 7th LA with 6 Arkansas behind. And then far left, you got the 7th South Carolina pushing up this side. What Union's holding this side pretty strong on a down CSA flag as well. I mean, if we zoom out here, the whole Union team is here. And it's going to be unfortunate for CSA.
Come on, stab me, rebel. Ah, good
Trust
shot.
in the
Hope
drill, boys. Trust in the
Hey,
drill.
you're right, guys.
We got more coming in north. More
This is
coming
what
in
a
north.
company that drill looks like.
You missed your shot. Go to drill. Add me on Steam.
I haven't heard that type of trash talk in a long time.
Hey, you guys able to help us out with a push on the sea?
I can try. On the old channel I have, which is Asgardian Eagle. Look at that, it's my name. Wow. But yeah, no, on that channel there is a highlight where someone does a similar trash talk to the opponents that we're charging. It's funny.
Take aim straight down that line.
Come on.
Tie in with the Rangers.
Aim low. Steady. Fire. Right face, break your loads. Let's go. We're going up there.
Right face, over here, up here.
So CSA getting thrown off almost down to breaking. And now you got Union counter-charging out at CSA, or rather just charging.
You had all that time to shoot me and you still missed. Damn. Also, that was a little bad.
So this is probably best case scenario for Union, because the only thing that matters in this campaign is in terms of like a casualty loss, sure, the flags deal a ticket loss.
Embrace.
Take the dick, boy.
Go with my people.
You're
gonna take this big boy.
So that's the thing with the Union's might get a team kill. They've gotten a couple team kills, but no, that's the thing with this event is that the casualties, I'm pretty sure, for the tokens are based on the kills. I mean, sure, flags do deal a ticket loss, but the game does not tell you how many tickets you lose that way. So it makes sense that for the campaign, the only thing that affects the losses of a token is the kills in game. Anyways, so this match being drawn out as is probably really beneficial for the Union side. On top of this, too, now that it's starting to get towards the end, Union is looking to probably cap all 3 points. That's why they're all moving this way. And the reason why they do that is because I'm pretty sure, depending on how many points a team has capped, that'll force back your opponent a certain number of tiles. And the more flag pulls you have capped, the more they're pushed back. So they're pushing through, getting set up. 20th Georgia trying to take some shots. You have some CSC there. A lot still in Maine. Meanwhile, 65th Illinois is going to have an important job here. They got the numbers. I think 1st Ohio is over here as well. They are. So they should have good enough numbers to hold off 3rd Usha, who is trying a very valiant thing. Now, if they can sneak around and get to the C point, then perhaps they could get a decap, and maybe that's what they're doing. And I don't know if Union sees them.
I'm alive.
They had the window there.
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep tabs on that, but Union blob, CSA moving out this way. Look how many officers there are, and actually down flags for CSA. There's 2, but anyways, here comes Union. Why are they running away? They would win if they charged in. I don't know what they're missing, but their friendlies are charging in while they're pulling back. They're a little confusing there. And now they're charging on to the point. Hey, we finally got Artie. Look at that. But they have charged onto the point, and CSA using that wall to get some nice shots on them. They're also charging in. Union still at least holding on the point. 5th New Hampshire is there as well, and Union actually outnumbers. Looks like 3rd Usha went in. However, they don't have a flag there, so they're not going to be able to do a whole lot. And any second now, Union's going to get a decap on the point.
Shoot him, boys. Fuck it, I'll use all 6 of my shots on you. That's 5 for 6 and 6 for 6. Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's still more to the northwest right there. There's like 3.
So Union gets the decap, dealing 2 flag pulls worth. CSA now realizing are probably going to turn their attention this way. And they do have a flag as well. So are they going to dive bomb the B point? Because once Union takes this point, similar thing to last round, 3-minute counterattack. CSA has to capture a point or neutralize 2 of the points once that happens. And they don't have a lot of time. Again, 3 minutes to do that. So with that being said, the counterattack begins. Anyway, regardless of how this ends, I think CSA is going to be in last stand. And the group with a flag is going to the C point. We'll see. Which I think goes 1st Maryland, 2 went back. They might have... Nah, 1st Maryland's back over here.
Fight him, fight him.
He's down.
You got some CSA over here, but what's going to decide this is the CSA gung-hoing it to the C point here.
Holy shit.
Midwest Brigade's going to try to hold them off. They got to hold them off till... They got to hold them off for a minute.
Anybody fire? Kill him!
Come on, lads. Fire Midwest. Right, the charging right.
Yeah, regardless of the CSA is going to hit last stand.
Come on, come on.
Ooh-wee, boy, howdy. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee, boy, howdy. Defense with your pals. Getting stabbed, boy, howdy.
So Midwest is wiped by A and V. Decap start. CSA is going to prevent this, but alas, they're about to hit last stand. And I can already see some comments from the Union side, or CSA side, mentioning that infantry imbalance. And, I mean, again, this kind of just shows you how well the CSA side did last round. Because, I mean, there was a little bit better or similar imbalance, but
You're mine, officer. You're mine.
it really shows you how well they did round 1. So, they'll get this cap back because they don't want Union getting all 3 points. But at this point, if they die, they don't come back. And Union has to basically kill all but 3 people. So, yeah. This is what I was expecting the first round. It's the one... are they going to cap? Look at that. So, I won't be surprised if Union keeps a group over here, but the rest are going to head back. You do have a Union group moving from A and C, but that Union group from A is turning back around. I think they saw... Who is this? 20th Georgia here at the A point.
For the panhandle.
So CSA is going to get a 2-point advantage here for a second. Game-changing stuff. But... Dang. Georgia's charging in, just like Gettysburg, as someone just quoted.
Get killed! Get killed! Get killed! Meanie head, stinky pooper.
Let's go.
Stinky,
Keep them around.
you stinky,
Let's go.
you stinky.
And
you stinky.
65th, First Ohio, they're going to hold that charge there. And they have a flag, so they're going to get that point back. A lot of Union moving back. Meanwhile, you do have CSA main spawn slowly inching their way up. I mean, based on where the CSA already is, this round is most likely going to end with Union capping all 3 points and us waiting it out. Meanwhile, Union charging in at C.
Are you serious?
No, Storm. I just killed someone to the left.
That's only 2 of them.
In front of the pole, boys. In front of the pole.
Get in front of the pole.
Make sure you protect the pole.
On the line, boys. On the line.
Yeah,
get on there.
I seen the blood spurt out of that.
You can't hit me.
You got the back.
Get the flag up. Get the flag up. Take that. Do it.
Get the flag up. Shoot him.
Do not hit me.
No points are capped. Wow.
Right there, South.
How are there no points capped right now?
It's because they said they went decap.
I can't see shit.
We definitely have 1 for third.
Shoot where you see smoke.
So a couple 6 Arkansas guys left over there. A lot of Union moving down here. You got some going in for A for CSA. Few CSA left are trying to hold the B point as is.
Oh my god, you're getting shot out from the southwest place.
Well, that's a miserable failure.
But I mean, just comparing this round and the last round, a lot of the differences being that, I mean, one, not as much artillery effectiveness for the CSA side, which really kind of changed the battle last round. It really helped CSA with that imbalance. But on top of that, too, CSA was a lot more spread out, and this is a much more bigger map. The points are not as much aligned as the previous map, so there's that as well. So it was a lot harder for CSA to kind of do what they want, per se. They spread out, and because Union just has more numbers, they're most likely going to outnumber. The only shot CSA has is by blobbing up and moving around like that. So in the end, it is what it is. I mean, we can look at what that imbalance is right now. Granted, some people might have left from CSA because they're in last stand and they can only spectate around, but it's currently a 17, 22 man in infantry imbalance. But I mean, that's what we kind of saw this whole round. Here comes some Union charging in over here. There's an arty shot. It gets Union down to taking losses, but yeah, nearly all the CSA infantry is wiped. Union's gonna start taking this point and
Hold them away from the point. Oh my god.
I'm good again. Spread out, spread out, spread out.
Oh.
Spread
Yep.
out, spread
Yep.
out.
The flagpole. Scatter,
Spread
scatter,
out.
scatter. Get away from the flags.
so this match is going to be over in 3.5 minutes, regardless of what happens here. I'm intrigued to see, though. You see those arty guys over there, right? I wonder, there's a couple of infantry guys over here, but I wonder when they die if the round will end with them or if you need to kill the arty as well. There we go.
Block it. Body block it.
Yeah, one man left, Jello Pudding. Can he turn it around for his team? Pops out, goes in.
Billy, I'm coming with you. Oh wait, gentlemen, do not shoot. Could I be executed by firing squad? Executed by firing squad. Execute me by firing
battle
squad.
line on me, to my left.
Okay.
Company C, battle line on Quality.
Hey, he's got a guy behind.
Indeed, gentlemen, it's been an honor and it has been a privilege to fight against you. I appreciate each and every single one of you.
Take aim.
I will take my punishment.
Steady.
Chris, you ruined that.
No, Chris!
Why did he do that?
God damn it!
Chris, you ruined it.
Fuck!
That was beautiful. So, yeah, I guess you got to kill the arty guys as well. You got some Union that way, just trying to finish off. They got to kill 1 or 2 of them. I mean, there's really not much more to say about tonight, really. Just waiting for the inevitable. Already doing arty things. Oh, you got an infantry guy here, too, and he gets a good shot.
I hear you, Pyro. Come here, Pyro. Fuck you, Pyro. Come here, Pyro.
One. I think they just got to get one more. I guess that was it. Anyways, with that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. You could see how great this map is, really showing the overview of the map. But again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you want to support the channel more, go beneath the video and hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all broadcasts we do. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord and other stuff in the description as well. Anyways, I appreciate you all. Could not do this without you. And we will see you all in the next one. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night.